Well, all right. Welcome back to Should Be. Paul Bertolino here, and I have COVID. Yeah, I have COVID. I just tested positive today. I was feeling kind of crappy and thought maybe I had a fever, but I wasn't really sure because it's hot anyway. But I took my temperature, had a fever, took a test, have COVID. As a result, there's really not gonna. I'm not gonna do a video for tomorrow, for Monday. So what I thought I would do is put up. It's gonna be kind of a shortish video, but I'll put up a 1968 bonus track video. And what that is there's a certain section of the 1968 Singles of the Year video that we just did, or that we just put up, that I had to cut out because of video technical difficulties. Well, there was a section late in the video where the video was fucking up, and it was going to be too much of a hassle to kind of try to fix it, and I just cut out the whole section. But it's actually a really good part, and it really it sheds a lot more on our whole bubblegum debate, right? There's a lot more there to that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it up here, but since I don't really have the video's mostly messed up, I'm just going to put up stills. The audio alone is worth listening to because it's because that's all you're getting this Monday. Now we already have shot 1969, 1970, and 1971, so you'll definitely be getting those. So I mean, my being down with COVID won't affect that. Like, that stuff's still coming. All I have to do is edit those episodes. We're good. But Mondays, we'll see how those go over the next couple weeks. But today, you're getting this, and enjoy. And then we have Yummy, 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 and Chewy, Chewy by Ohio Express. And Simon Says, and 1, 2, 3 Red Light by the 1910 Fruit Gum Company.
Wow!
You guys suck.
And now, okay, so now I have a Paul's treatise written out here about this.
Paul's preamble. You can't steal my treatise.
Well, no, it's a treatise because I'm not preambling anything. I'm just explaining myself here. Yeah. I'm babbling. Okay, so these Ohio Express and 1910 Fruit Gum Company records were insidious. It's the beginning of the dumbing down of music. With the Ohio Express and Castanet's Cats Super Circus, these guys seemed to have had the idea to try and put out the most base-level crap by faceless artists to see if it would stick. And it did. And as a result, we have the base-level producer-driven crap that we now have. This is the moment when somebody figured out how to take it out of the hands of the actual artists and put it into the hands of the money grubbers looking to move product. And that is one of the many reasons why I fucking hate these songs. All of that said, I do understand why Tommy likes them.
Yeah.
Because if you take all this, like, why are you worried about all that stupid shit and just kind of just tap your toe? That's a different thing. But I have this, I hear this, and when I hear these songs, I hear everything I just said to you.
I understand where you're coming from. I don't necessarily agree, especially I don't necessarily agree that you can blame everything that you're blaming on
well, no, but I think this is kind of the start of it.
But I don't know.
Because this is in the middle of 67, 68, when shit is getting more complicated and more sophisticated, and these guys went, you know what? Let's see if we can just dangle a little candy in front of them and grunt and see if they'll take it.
No, because this is the same kind of, to me, this is the same kind of logical fallacy that I hear people use when they're like, you can blame NSYNC and the Backstreet Boys by going all the way back to the Jackson 5, and it's like, just
that's a different thing.
But people make those kinds of logical leaps. I don't see. I understand where you're coming from. I just don't necessarily agree. And I also kind of look at music like, whilst I am the kind of person who loves the history of pop music and what goes into the making of a record, who wrote what, who produced it, who actually played it on, I love that kind of knowledge. I seek it out. But also there's the other part of me that is just like, ultimately, if I like the song, I really don't even give a rat's ass how the song came into being, because to me the only thing that ultimately matters is the art itself.
Yeah.
I agree with this, but these sprinkles on top of the cherry, on top of the frosting on this cake, is that I fucking hate the songs too. So
all right, well, if you just hate the songs, you hate.
Yeah,
the songs.
I know. So I do have to I guess I do have to crystal clarify. that if you took away all of this, it wouldn't be like, but you take away this stuff, I like the songs. No, I just don't like the songs.
Yeah.
And then on top of it, there's all this kind of stuff. I don't
Look, I'll give you the Ohio Express. I'll actually admit, I don't really care for the Ohio Express tracks. Joey Levine was the singer for all those records.
Oh, yeah.
He's also the one that did Life is a Rock, but the radio wrote me.
Yeah.
It's just really obnoxious crap.
That's probably on my hit list.
But I do like some of the Fruit Gun Company stuff, and I do like some of the other stuff that falls into the bubblegum genre. I do. Yeah, Grooviest Girl in the World. I mean, I dig stuff like that.
Grooviest Girl in the World.
And, back to what Crystal said, I love the Banana Splits. They were supposed to be back there, but I forgot to put them up.
Yeah.
Maybe you'll see them next year.
Anyway.
Wink, wink. Yeah, sorry, Tommy.
No, you know what? It's all right.
Because Paul's argument right here about drawing a line and you saying, I don't like the false equivalency of blaming, the Backstreet Boys are because of the Jackson 5. That's obviously ridiculous. But
I've heard people make that connection.
No,
well, yeah,
so have I. I've heard it a million
but
times, and
that's
I'm like,
obviously
that's crazy.
a different thing because
it's completely different.
because the J5 tracks are just so good. Like everything about them, so the way they're produced, the way they're written, obviously the performances.
Yeah.
I mean, granted, I guess anybody who likes Backstreet Boys is going to say, well, the same thing.
Right.
But
it's just, I don't know. I guess I'm just too old and cranky. That has a lot to do with it.
You know what? That's what it's down to.
I'm 14 years older than you are.
I am not cranky.
Yeah. That's what it's
And
down
you
to.
are not-
And we're too old for
And
Simple
you are
Simon
not
Says.
cranky.
No, it's
Yeah.
no, and I'm not cranky.
Yeah. So it's a generation gap. That is an official generation gap.
That's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair. I get it.
Yeah.
All right, so that is that for today. Now, thank you for everybody who's been subscribing, and thank you to those who do subscribe. But if you do, click the little bell because you're going to want notifications. Unless you don't want notifications, well, then... But, like and comment and all that kind of stuff. And, this Thursday, 1969 is coming, and the year of my birth. So, get ready for that. And I always fail to mention this, but I have an As It Should Be Instagram account. So look that up. I think, there's also a link down in the description. And there's a link down in the description to Crystal's podcast, which comes up now and again on these episodes, and a link to my podcast and my other YouTube channel and all that kind of stuff. So check the links down below for more stuff. Okay, see you guys on Thursday.